Occasionally you'll run into the situation where you want to add someone to your SharePoint site, but when you're looking at the permissions available, nothing seems to be quite the right fix. You don't want to give them full control and put them in the owners group, because then they can create new sites and even delete sites in your site collection. You might not want to give them contribute permission because they actually need a little more than that. Let's say, for example, you've brought someone in who's got design skills and you want to help them lay out the look of your SharePoint site, change themes, rearrange web parts. Well, they can't do that if they're in the contribute permission level. They don't have enough permissions. But full control is a little much. So what do? Well, you've got a couple of options. There is an existing permission level called design that you could directly give to someone. So if there was just one person, you could actually say, you know, I'm going to explicitly grant permissions to an individual user. I'm not going to put them in a group. I'm going to grant permissions to Jeannie, and it's going to ask, do you want to put them in a group? Nope, I don't. I could check this option to say, I'm going to grant Jeannie this permission to design. Can view, add, update, delete, approve, and customize, and click OK. So Jeannie is now in here as an individual user with an individual permission level. And that's okay once in a while, but I don't really like to make a habit of doing it that way. So I'm going to select her and remove that user permission. Because let's say we knew that there was going to be 4 or 5 people that needed to have that design permission. Well, what I'd actually do is I'd create a new group. SharePoint creates you the members, owners, and visitors group by default when you make a new site collection, but you can make new ones. Just creating a bucket here. I'll call it RT Designers. I could give some information. It's going to default to me being the group owner because I made it. It's going to ask who can view the membership of the group. I'm just going to accept all the defaults, the group members, the group owner. And then it's asking here, choose the permission level that group members will get on this site. And just to make it very obvious, it's giving me the URL, making sure, hey, do you know the right site you're in? This is the site you're in. ldcsharepoint.com/site/classic in my case. I'm going to say, yep, I'm going to give them design permission. So I'm creating the group called RT Designers, and the group will have the permission level design. Click Create. Now by default, when it makes this group, it's actually added me to it because I created the group. So I'm now in 2 groups. If I look at my group names over here, I'm in the team site owners and I'm in RT Designers. But I can also add a few more people here. I can click New, Add Users, and in this case I'll put Jeannie in this group and click OK. This is the preferred way of doing things, and even beyond this might be the idea of adding groups to your group, adding Active Directory groups to your SharePoint groups. That might sound a little bit convoluted, but realize that when you're looking at this Site Permissions menu, the groups you're looking at here are just containers inside SharePoint, just ways of gathering people together to give them the same permission level. The important thing is always, what permission level do they get? But this is how we make a new security group in SharePoint.